So the last thing I'd like to show you in the ever powerful insert drop-down menu is something called drawing. And drawing is a wonderful way to manipulate things within inside a Google Doc. So if I go to drawing and click on it, it says new, or if I already have one made in my drive. You don't need to be in Google Docs to make one. You can be in your drive to make one, but I'm going to make one in my Google Doc. So I'm going to say new, and these are the actions I can do up at the top. This is just like a template right now. So often how I use this tool is I manipulate photos within a doc. So I'm going to push the image button, and I can upload one from my laptop or desktop URL, because every photograph has a web link to it, or I'm just going to go to my albums and see what's in here. These are photos from my phone. Okay, here's a great one. So here is, and I'm double clicking to get that photo, or you can click it once and then push select. Here's a picture of the tools I found for the grade 4 team, and I sent them a picture on my phone. Let's say I wanted to put it in this document, and I don't need all that stuff around. So I'm going to, as you can see, I'm in my photo because it's highlighted around the edge. So my toolbar across the top has to do with photos, just like in a doc. This means crop. We haven't looked at this one. I'm going to touch crop, but a little known fact, people may or may not know, next to the crop image, you can do mask image. So if I go next to those crop marks and I click that, I can crop it to a shape. So or an arrow or a call out. Let's say it's in a document. I want the cat to be saying something or something. So I'm going to do shape right now, and I'm going to pick a fun one. I'm going to do a cylinder for fun. So here is my cylinder. It's cropped it now to a cylinder shape. Let's say I want to crop it even more. Come back to your crop marks. You can see here. And now when it's at an X, it just means move. I don't want to move it. I want to crop it. So I come to these little black line here. And when I have that arrow and it's a black line, I drag my mouse finger over because I don't want my shoe in there, and I let go, and you can see it's cropped that out. I'm still cropping because it's blue up here. So I know I'm still cropping. Again, if I come, that means I'm going to move it. If I come over and see my mouse to an arrow and I hold my mouse down and drag it over, I'm cropping it. I can do the same with the top and crop it, and the bottom and crop it. I can't see it because my screencast thing's in the way. Let's crop the bottom. Oh, see, now am I in blue? Yes. Crop the bottom. There we go. Now if I click out of my photo anywhere else, you can see I have this lovely fun shape. Let's say I want a border. Remember how we do a border? Click the border line, a nice big border around it. Ooh, look at that. It looks so cool. Maybe I want it red. There we go. So there, I'm playing around now, as you can see. And I want to show the grade 4 teachers, hey, look, there is a protractor in this weird 1950s, whatever this is. So I'm going to come to this line, and I'm going to make an arrow. I can make an arrow if I want here to say, here's my arrow. But boy, I can't see that very much. So again, now because I'm on my arrow's blue, up here has to do with my arrow. So I can make my line and a ball if I want, or whatever I want. I can change how thick it is. I can change the color. There we go. So now, again, click anywhere else. It makes another one. So I'm going to delete that. If you want to go back to just your mouse, then you go to your select tool. So now I here have this, and I want to say, look, here's a compass. So I go to my T box. That's my text box there. And I'm going to make a text box. So I click my text box, click on my drawing, and I can write here